Good afternoon. We're here in the park and I'm here to talk about something that's going to be in my new book, Living the Dream, Turn the Life You Have into the Life You Love. One of the things that we can do, and we've talked about this in videos prior, is purpose. Decide what the purpose of everything in our life is. Now this might sound overwhelming at first blush, or do I really got to sit down and write down what the purpose of everything in my life is? And it sounds kind of arduous, and a lot of people, when I first suggest this, say, who really does that? And my answer is not many people. But that's what's going to separate us. That's when it's going to have us living the dream from the vast majority of people who just kind of go through life and go through the motions. We're going to take our life a step above. Living the dream, to me, means living a life that is not only financially but emotionally fulfilling, that every day is filled with passion and things that you enjoy. Now, the first step to deciding and getting what you enjoy is being perfectly clear as to what that is. So what I want to do, and this is your homework for the day, if you will, pick the major areas of your life. Your career, your spiritual aspect of your life, and one of the best ones to do this in is your relationships, business relationships, friendships, relationships, all the way down to, of course, your intimate relationship. Now, you're asking yourself, I can just imagine, Neil, do I really have to sit down and write down what my goal of my intimate relationship was? And if I were to ask you, well, what is the goal? A lot of people, well, I want to be happy, or something very general like that. Now, I suggest, if you have an open-minded partner, to actually get your partner involved. Sit down and both of you write the purpose of your relationship. What is the reason the two of you are together? What do you both want out of it? You would be amazed at how much more fulfilling and rewarding your relationship will be if it is perfectly clear both what your partner wants and expects out of you, and both if they know what you want and expect out of them. It is so much easier to make each other happier and to avoid the unpleasant situations that sometimes crop up in any relationship. Will it make it perfect? Of course not. But certainly even when it does get off track and you are in a situation of disagreement, you can remember what the goal is for them and what they want out of the relationship, and they can remember what you're looking for, and it'll be a lot easier to get back to that feeling of love and connectedness that sometimes gets separated when we have a disagreement. It also helps perpetuate healthy disagreements where you can express a difference of opinion, and maybe you guys are looking for something different. Maybe they're looking more at the situation for a little reassurance or significance, and you're looking for more intellectual growth at the time. But knowing this can help approach each other, everything from buying each other a special present to just making each other feel appreciated and loved. If in an intimate relationship, your partner is looking for a sense of significance, certainly spending time and putting everyone else aside, putting your phone aside, your Facebook aside, of course, after you watch the YouTube video of Neil Panosian or go on The Secret to an Amazing Life, but blocking out time for them and letting them know how important they are to you and that they're number one, you certainly know that'll resonate more with them. So learning what your goals are will help you with direction and speed at getting where you want in every area of your life. Now, this might seem like a lot of hard work at first. Man, I gotta sit down and decide what I'm doing in every area of my life. But trust me, after a while of doing this, it becomes second nature. And immediately you get into a car to have lunch with a friend, and your mind says, well, what do I want out of this lunch? Maybe it's just to enjoy your friend's company. Maybe it's to convey how much the friendship means to you. Maybe it's to learn something about your friend, maybe to find out what they want for their birthday, or, something of that nature. But when you know why you're doing something and what is the outcome you're striving for, it's a lot easier to get there. It'll be a lot less arduous and a lot more expeditious. And if you do this for every area of your life and it becomes second nature, before you know it, people will be asking you, how do you get things done so quickly? It'll seem like everything you touch turns to gold. And it will seem, yes, the light at the end of the tunnel is you.